Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're using the Messages of Life Oracle deck. We're asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, let's hope that these messages find you well. Let's also take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio, right here. And should you feel the need to tap into the energies that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to explore the energy that's very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances, I can help you. Click on the link in my bio. It will take you to my link tree. At my link tree, you can check amongst the tarot service menu options that are available, as well as the methods of payment. Select that which is most comfortable for you, and we can explore those energies together. Also, I want to take a moment to remind you too, by the link in my bio, the one that says Instagram, I am trying to grow my presence on 2 other platforms, one being Instagram. If you click that button, it'll give you 2 options, Instagram or it'll give you YouTube. If you wouldn't mind, I would greatly appreciate the help, especially if you like the content. That way, in case, God forbid, something should ever happen to TikTok, as they say, we will always have Paris. Now, let's return our attention and focus back over to the Oracle. I feel like we have just one more. Let's take that one. And let's see what messages Spirit has crafted for us for today. Your specific messages for today are, starting with the inner self. This says, today, as I quiet the noise of my mind, I become aware of the voice of my heart. I listen closely to my inner voice, I trust myself, and I develop confidence in my intuition. My inner truth is divine truth. I allow it to influence and guide me every day. This one says, welcoming happiness. This one says, divine love is manifesting in me, through me, and around me. It attracts all that I need for the benefit of my soul. As I work to increase my inner light, I evolve into an emanation of love and joy. Today, I reap and welcome the happiness and the beauty of all that I have sown, all that is. This one says, today I notice the love that powers all of life. I see that each tiny part of the universe is an expression of that love, and I'm aware of the presence of God in all things. I open myself to this magic. I marvel at the splendor of all that is, of which I am truly a part. A door to the infinite. This says, at my heart center, there's a door that leads to the infinite. Today, I visit my heart center and I open that door. As I enter, I experience a deep sense of serenity, and I understand that I am eternal, that I am indestructible. From here, I can see beyond my life's challenges to the higher levels of my existence. I know now that my inner light is infinite. Forgiveness. This says, today I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me. I release them to their own greater good. I can now see that my past provides me with lessons that help me to live more fully in the present. I no longer struggle with what has been said and done. I am grateful for every experience that has brought me here, and I fill myself with a love that is pure and free. An inner power. This one says, today I choose to see myself as significant. I acknowledge my true strength. I remain steadfast in the face of adversity. If I stumble, I pick myself up, knowing that I am filled with the power of the universe. I accept and appreciate myself in every way, and I contain the most precious treasures of the world within me. The universe shines through me. At the bottom of the deck, it says, everything changes. This one says, a soft light radiates from my heart. It illuminates those around me and transforms every situation I encounter. I maintain a positive attitude in spite of any difficulties I may perceive. No matter the circumstances, I remain a source of true joy. Everything changes when it is bathed in the light of the divine. All right. So those are our messages from Messages of Life Oracle. Let's now turn our attention and focus to today's tarot. For today's tarot journey, we are using the Heartscape Tarot deck, a deck we've used many times before. The interesting feature of this particular deck is the fact that they are in landscape, not portrait. So, a very interesting deck. Let's make sure that we are playing with a full deck. A tarot reader's worst nightmare is being accused of not playing with a full deck. Tarot humor. All right, let us take our cards, let us give them a shuffle, and let's see where they land, shall we? All right, speaking of okay, angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, let's get to it. Show us what we need to know for today's tarot journey. Hopefully we will find things that are in accordance with our highest timeline, highest version of self. We have cards flying. Let's see what we've got. Okay. I feel like those are parts of the message. Anything else? Okay, Spirit. I feel like you got a little bit more to say. Okay. Anything else? Maybe two more. There we go. I feel like we've got our message. If we need more, we know where to find more. Okay, let's start. We have a plethora of cards that have landed in their upright position. The first of which that we had to dive to the floor to find. It's always interesting when that happens. It is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about communication and manifestations. So, lines of communication may be opening soon. Manifestations may be headed your way. Let us continue our journey. I feel like for this journey, we're going to need a bit of strength. This is the strength card, symbolic of inner strength, right? Bravery, courage. Do you have the willpower to see it through? For some, do you have the endurance to receive your manifestations? They are coming. But are you going to be in the mood to receive them? Page of Swords. This is the energy of, in this particular card, I see the little girl studying. It can be about study. It can be about trying to learn, acquire knowledge, research. Perhaps someone is studying you from a distance. This is not necessarily a close form of communication. It can be one of distance, right? It can be like social media, a phone call. This is not like a face-to-face encounter typically. The sword represents, there's an air of distance, right? Because it represents thought. I believe that this distance here is perhaps, emotional, right? Then we have the Hanged Man. Interesting, though, it did look like it was in the reverse position. I feel like it actually may be a bit either way. It almost can go either way. I feel like this is the energy of someone who's kind of caught up in a decision, perhaps trying to get a change of perspective. That might be the reason for the research, the studying. Someone is trying to reevaluate something in their life. Seven of Swords. I feel like they're putting a lot of thought into this, being very calculated as they move forward, putting forth a lot of planning here. So, interesting. What are they planning? The Moon card says that what they're planning is hidden. There are secrets here. There is something here. Hopes, dreams, fears. Perhaps desire. Perhaps love. I feel like the hope, the fear, what they're planning involves this Ten of Pentacles. They're happily ever after, the happy life, the house, the spouse, the kid, the car. Page of Pentacles. I feel like they want to come forward with a message. They want to offer you something. They want to extend an offer. The Page of Pentacles can also be gaining knowledge as well. I feel like maybe they're learning. Maybe they're studying you to see how you fit into their Ten of Pentacles, into their happily ever after. Eight of Swords. I feel like this still has them stuck. I don't know why. I haven't even read the book or the work of art that says, I know why the cage bird sings, you know, but that's perhaps that book, that story, or that work of art has some kind of meaning for you. Maybe you read it in school or know of it. But the bird and the cage, I feel like there is a longing for freedom here. The bird is looking at the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person feels caged. They feel like they're in a mental prison. They really want to offer this communication, this offering of love, this token of affection. Eight of Cups, I feel like someone, this is the energy of someone or something that's walking away. I feel like the reason why they want to offer this to you is perhaps because they sense you pulling away, pulling back, moving on. This has caused them, King of Cups energy, I feel like this is causing them to dig deep into their heart, into their soul. As you are walking away, I feel like they are walking towards their heart. I feel like their heart is melting. The coldness that once was there. With the High Priestess, I feel like it has to do with them getting in touch with their emotions, but also that this is led by spirit. Their heart belongs to a divine feminine. I feel like this is a divine masculine here. Nine of Wands, a divine masculine that has had a very hard time and is still. One that's vulnerable and afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of getting hurt, has been through the ringer when it comes to love, and doesn't trust very easily at all. King of Pentacles energy, masculine, earth sign energy, perhaps Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I feel like this divine masculine I feel like this is a cat of prey. They act very stealthily. I feel like this person is playing games with this King of Pentacles energy, trying to play chess, as it were, treating each move with giving you just enough to keep you coming back, breadcrumbing, as it were. Six of Cups talks about a past connection, and I really feel like this King of Pentacles is reflecting on that past connection here. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like they're starting to wonder that if I put in the work, what would the future look like with the Two of Wands? What is that future going to look like if I actually decide to do what I'm supposed to do, to put in the work here? Seven of Wands. This is the energy of standing one's ground, standing firm, of not giving up. I feel like right now they're wondering, if I put in the work and I really commit to this, instead of holding back with the Four of Cups, instead of holding back my love, my affection, the Four of Cups is also about not being satisfied. But it's also not putting effort, full effort into a love connection, right? It's not giving your love. It's holding that back. It's almost like fear of missing out. There are options in front of you, 3 cups, but you're not interested in any of those. And there's this cup that divine is trying to hand you from the side that you don't see. That's the cup that you really want. But you're not even paying attention to that one. I feel like this divine masculine, this King of Pentacles, knows that if he puts in the work, and I say he, keep in mind this is energy, not gender. If he puts in the work, this is the Star card. Miracles can happen. It would totally change the dynamics of this relationship. But I'm also picking up the energy that they want this, but they're also worried that if they come forward now, is it too little too late? Because they sense that Queen of Swords, that your energy is now that of a defensive posture. Whereas once before, you were in this wonderful, nurturing Queen of Pentacles energy, very nurturing, very loving, very kind, very caring and considerate. Even after they put you in 5 of Wands, competition with someone else. Even after they 5 of Pentacles left you in this energy of feeling like you weren't enough, of feeling like you were less than, of feeling left out in the cold, of feeling all alone. As they moved on with their third party, I feel like now there's a tinge of regret. There's regret here for making the wrong choice. For 4 of Pentacles, for holding back from you. For wearing a mask, for not revealing their true feelings, their true intentions, which are 4 of Wands. That they have always, from the very start, known that it should have been you. They know wholeheartedly that you belong together. And I feel, with the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that you will get an offer of love. But is it too late? Has the door closed? Has the moment passed? Have you decided to move on? What is meant for you will never pass you by. And what passes you by was never meant for you. I do feel, dear collective, that you will be presented with an opportunity. The opportunity that should have been yours. But do you still want it? Or have you found better? Either way, both of you will get your karma. You, good karma for the things that are owed to you. And the Divine Masculine, that has yet to be seen. We will know them by the choices they make. Karma never forgets an address, as my friend Kelly would say. I wish you all peace, love, and light. May your manifestations burn brighter than you can ever possibly imagine, and may they come in sooner than you expect. We'll see you next time.